Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title, today is my BOXYCHARM unboxing for the month of November. Both of my November boxes are here, which means that there's also going to be a giveaway in this video. If you want to be entered to win a full November box, all you have to do is like, comment, and subscribe. Like this video, comment down below with what your favorite item you want to play with is, and subscribe to my channel. That's all you have to do to be entered to win the entire box. Anyway, if that's something you're into, make sure to keep on watching, and please don't forget to subscribe because I do upload twice a week, and that is the best way to stay up to date on all the fun stuff I'm posting. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. So all of the products in the box I'm still going to apply, but we're going to go into the box. First thing out, as always, is the card. And this month, Gold Digger is the theme, which I think is absolutely awesome. Boxy's being really good about like pushing people to really like go for their goals. So I think that's fabulous. Let's jump into the first two items. So the first products out of the box this month, the first is from Luxie Beauty. This is the Luxie Luminous Eye Set. It is a sparkly brush collection. It retails for $21, and these are the only brushes I'll be using to use my eyes today. And for the eyeshadow, today we'll be using the Ace Beauty Grandois palette, which is really pretty. And I know everyone's gonna bitch about like warm tones, but honestly, like, I'm here for it. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to start on the eyes. So the bristles on the brush are actually, they're very soft. They are synthetic fibers, so they are gonna work really well with powder. These are, however, not, oh, they are numbered. I'm gonna start with the 121 mini tapered brush, and I'm gonna use that right here with the shade Patchouli. That's gonna serve as my transition color. Now these are definitely like detail brushes. As you know, I usually like to start with like a massive fluffy brush. Do you see how small this is comparatively? So this is definitely a little bit of a culture shock for me, but we're still gonna make it work. Then dipping into cinnamon, I'm gonna take a little bit of that, and I'm just going to feather that into the outer V of the eye and then buff it into the crease. Now to blend this out, I am gonna be grabbing a brush of my own, just because I do wanna make sure that these blend well and not just with the brushes that Boxy provided. Right now I am getting great pigmentation and payoff, and these shadows are blending quite nicely. I have never worked with this brand before, but I am currently not gonna complain about the way this is working. You'll see that there's definition to the eyes, it is working. What I am gonna do just while I have the big fluffy brush is I'm gonna dip into Clove, which is like a nude corally shade, and I'm actually going to buff that into the crease. Dipping back into that first brush, I'm gonna take Cinnamon again and just re-intensify the outer V. So the one complaint I have about this palette already is that this shade, the brown, is not really deep enough to like smoke out at all. So like, this is kind of the deepest that your eyeshadow is going to get with this. I am gonna be taking the angled brush here. This is the mini angled 131, and I'm gonna dip into Poppy, the red shade, and I'm gonna see if I can use that just to deepen this up as well, because right now I'm not really getting enough depth. See, the shades are very pretty and the look is gonna come together very nicely, but I definitely wish I did have at least like one more deep chocolatey brown. Something to like bring this whole thing together, but I mean, we'll make it work. Now I am actually gonna take Clove right here, and I'm gonna be adding that to the top of the cheeks. That's gonna be my blush today. Because I do love using the box for as much as possible. That's a really pretty color. Like, I love these coral shades for blush. For the lid shade, I'm gonna take Primrose, the gold down here. And I always use my fingers, so I'm just gonna use my finger for this. But if you don't typically use your fingers, then use whatever brush you like. Now that's really pretty. So it is definitely metallic. There's definitely a nice color payoff. I would not consider this like a copper or a true gold. I would almost call this like an antique gold, because you're getting a little bit of that like goldy green orangey hue, which is actually very fiery and very pretty with everything going on in the crease right now. And I'm just going to blend that in. Now for the sake of using every shade in the palette, I am going to grab Myrtle right here, which is a little more bronzy, and I'm just going to press that into the center of the lid, just to kind of give you a little bit of an ombre moment. Okay, I'm gonna step away from the palette for a minute and I will be coming back to it. But the next item out of the box, this is from Joneblu. We've gotten liners from them before. This is the Glittering Star Eyeliner. It retails for $5 and it is a, oh that's pretty. It is a black liner with a suspended glitter. So I'm going to just throw this in my waterline, and I'm gonna do that off camera because you're not gonna see me like this anyway, and I'll be right back. So the liner went on very creamy. I am so happy this is in the box because this look was crying for a little bit of black. I am gonna grab the Mini Flat Angled number 111, and I am actually going to dip into Cinnamon, and I'm gonna use that just to blend out the liner. So the only shade I haven't used yet, and the only brush I haven't used yet, this is the 141 Mini Round. I'm gonna go into Jasmine, and I'm gonna use this to highlight the inner corner and the brow bone. I like that. Often the shades in these palettes are not quite frosty enough to give you a real inner corner highlight, but this one is definitely doing the trick. So the only shade I did not use was Rose, which I'm going to swatch right now. It is a very pretty foiled metallic red, but honestly, like, I don't think you would have noticed if I put that on this look right now, and I'd rather stick to 7 shades than try and work in an 8th and ruin what I got going on. So the next item out of the box, these are from Lashaholic. They are luxury lashes. They feel very nice. They do feel definitely like a synthetic fiber, which is good for people who are into vegan lashes. This is not typically a shape I would go for. See how they're definitely a little on the spidery side. So I am going to go and apply these off camera, trim them up. I will link right here a full demo on how to apply false lashes, and I will be right back. Okay, so lashes are on, and honestly, there's not much of a difference. I like my lashes to be quite dramatic and fluttery, and these are very wearable. So if you like neutral wearable lashes, then this is probably gonna be great for you. For me, I'm not really a fan. So far I like everything, but the lashes are not for me. Last item out of the box, I'm actually really excited for, more so than anything else. This is from Cover FX. These are the custom glitter drops. They are in the shade Nova. I have the shade Mirage already, and I do love the formula. I'm gonna be taking these as a highlighter today, but they're just, oh, I almost dropped it. They're really pretty. It is like a gorgeous wearable glitter shimmer shade. I've just always loved the formula of the Cover FX drops. So I'm gonna grab my Beauty blender, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of this to the high points of the face. Do you see that glow? Do you see how beautiful those are? Now I love, once they dry down, you can actually like tap them out with your finger, move the glitter around a little bit. It is definitely more of like a sparkly shimmer. I don't think you guys can see it. Let's add a flash and see. See how it just captures the light? Beautiful, beautiful. And for final thoughts. So all in all, I do think this was a rather successful box. I'm really enjoying the entire look that came out of it. The liner I think is really fun. After you kind of blend away the glitter, it is mostly just a black liner, but it is a pretty good one. It is sharpenable, it is with a pencil, it does retail for $5, so it's not a like super bougie liner, but it is a pretty good liner. The palette I think was fabulous. There's not a single shade that I'm like upset with. I do still stand behind what I said, that this brown I think is not quite deep enough to give you like super smoky vibes, and I did take a little bit of the red just to like blend in to give us a little bit more depth. Missing a deeper shade does not make it a bad palette. For 8 shades, I actually think it's really nice, and this inner corner highlight is like really doing the most right now, so I'm definitely a fan. The brushes were good. This one I will use to highlight the inner corner again. This one I will use to blend out my crease. These two I don't think I'll really use, but not horrible. I mean, the brushes are pretty, they're very soft, they're Luxie brushes, so they're good quality, they work well, but only 2 of them are really like gonna be it for me. The lashes are a miss for me. I just don't love the style. So if you like really natural lashes that are a little small, like I could pull these off and I don't think you would see much of a difference between my natural lashes and these. So if it's something you like, go for it. Not a fan. And obviously the glitter drops are magic, and I am really a fan of these. Like, I'm glowing, and when you use glitter, it always catches the light. It's not going to dissipate. Sometimes when you use a highlighter, you tend to lose it over the day, and I don't think I'm going to lose this. I definitely think that the cheeks are a little meh. I'm not loving using that shade as blush. I do think it looks a little on the clowny side, but not the end of the world. I will live. All in all, this box retails for $109.98, which for $21, like if you love the glitter drops, that's already the value of the box. So you're definitely getting your money's worth. I am obviously a fan of BOXYCHARM. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to enter the giveaway. I had a wonderful time. I hope you did too, and I will see you next time. Bye.